Hi, my name is Keith Cooper from Northlight Images, and this is the printer that I know lots of people have been waiting for me to have a look at and to test, myself included obviously. This is the Canon PRO-1100, recently announced. Canon have just shipped me this one. It's a huge box, as you can see. The box is heavy, you need two people to move it. Anyway, I'll just get it up on the table here and have a look at setting it up. I hope I'll get it up. As I say, it's quite a heavy printer. So, if you're not that strong, make sure you've got help for it. Anyway, onwards. Right, well, I've lifted it up onto the table here, and it is 35 kilos. It's the limit of what I would feel comfortable in lifting out of a box and getting onto this table here. I would not like to move it. So if you are getting one, just re-emphasize that. Be careful with it because it is a massive, great lump of kit. First impression, well, it's a Pro-1000, isn't it? Oh no, it's an 1100. The main difference that you can see is it's a slightly lighter grey, well, dark grey rather than black, which is the old one. Still has the red Go Faster stripe on the front. This has been set up at Canon, so it's not a fresh out-of-the-box printer. There aren't many of them about at the moment. So I've got this one here, which is a test unit. Now, whether that makes any difference, we will find out when I do some profiling and some other testing. But simple basic features. Prints come out here, that extends, that's that. We've got the same display as 1000, so not a touch screen. So all the times you'll see me in videos going like this and wonder why nothing's happening momentarily, that's because it's exactly the same. We have the normal paper feed at the top. This is the one I tend to use for most papers. There is a feed at the back which folds out, comes up at the back. So that's that. If I open it up and have a look, it's almost new. This has not done many prints, but I can see that it has ink in it. There's a few slight marks. No, this has not been used much, which is great. And opening up the ink tanks at the front, I can see that it has ink carts in it. Now these are 80mm ink carts. I've got a spare set. If you hear that. There is some ink in them, so I won't need to swap the carts. I have a spare maintenance cart as well, so I will look at ink use, what happens if you leave the printer for a few days, all the sorts of questions I get asked. Now, if you've got questions on it, please do let me know. I've got quite a lot of papers to test. I should be getting some Canon papers as well, because I always like to test the manufacturer's papers as well as third-party papers. I'll be doing lots of profiles. I'll be trying long prints. I'm going to see if I can produce a nice long panoramic print with this. All sorts of stuff, all the usual stuff I cover in printing reviews. As you can see, I'm back down where I started doing my videos on YouTube a few years ago, in the kitchen, because no way is this going upstairs into my office. If I had one for myself, it would live in my office, and I'd get my very strong nephew to help come and move it. It ain't shifting from here at the moment until it goes back to Canon. I'm interested to see it was shipped with ink carts in. Now, I left it nearly a day sitting in the box for everything to settle out. If it has issues, it may be from shipping. So I'm going to give it a while before setting it up. I'll be plugging it in a bit, and I'm going to use, I'll do a video about setup and things like that, but I'm going to use Ethernet on this probably rather than wireless, mainly because the main network switch for the house is in this cupboard here. There's a full rack switch, belies my background many years ago in IT, so it will be used on wired Ethernet. It probably works just fine on wireless, they do, but it's probably easier for that. I'll be trying software, all sorts of bits and pieces. As I say, this is just really to say it's here. If you've got some questions, let me know. It's probably going to be the full written review is probably going to be in about a month's time. But I will be doing videos in the meantime looking at specific things like printing large prints, printing borderless, all the usual bits. I'll try some canvas through it, some long prints, all the stuff like that. And of course I've got lots of profiles to make where I'm going to see whether there is any significant difference between this and the old Pro-1000. I should say up front that I genuinely don't expect to see that much difference. There will be differences, but this is very much an evolution, not a revolution. So there you have it. One printer to play with. See how it works now. Thanks for watching. Bye.